I didn't expect all of this. As I entered Becky's room, I was immediately struck by the stark contrast it presented. The room was a symphony of peonies, radiating elegance and enchantment, but it was hosted by a person known for her dark aura, her heartless and merciless nature. Becky, without wasting any time, inquired, "What are you thinking? Haven't seen a room like this before?" I shook my head. "No," I replied. Becky clicked her tongue and gestured for her minion to leave. She then turned her unsettling gaze upon me, freezing me in my tracks. What was it about her that made me feel so uneasy? Why did her stare weigh so heavily on me, as if I feared what she might do next? What should I expect from someone who lived in District 10? Becky sneered and rolled her eyes. She took a seat at her vanity, motioning for me to sit on the couch, but I couldn't move. "Do you want me to carry you there?" "I'm not here to visit you, Becky. Just tell me what you want." I spoke firmly, though my entire body trembled. The room, adorned with peonies, should have been a source of comfort given my love for flowers, but it sent shivers down my spine. Becky continued to taunt me, saying, "You really don't know how to show respect, do you?" She rose from her chair and approached me. "I'll have to teach you some manners." She reached for my hand, but I slapped her hand away. "Keep your filthy hands away from me," I declared. Before I could turn to leave, Becky G slapped me hard. "Don't get too entitled just because I want you as my pawn," she said, her tone deadly serious. "You can leave if you want, but I won't stop until I can claim you as mine." "You'll never own me, Becky. I refuse to be a slave to a demon," I retorted. She crossed her arms and examined me from head to toe. "We'll see who becomes the demon," she smirked before motioning for me to depart. I turned and left the room, unable to breathe properly inside, as though someone were choking me. "Newbie?" A girl dressed in white approached me and quickly ushered me out of the house, leading me to the cafeteria. "Have you had a meal? Are we close?" I asked, trying to disengage from her grasp. "I don't even know you." "Shut up and follow me. I'm 𝖗𝖊𝖇𝖊𝖈𝖈𝖆, by the way," she said, forcing me to sit on one of the chairs. "Are you going to bully me too? Because I'm really tired," I groaned. 𝖗𝖊𝖇𝖊𝖈𝖈 leaned back in her chair, studying me intently. Ever since I arrived, everyone had been scrutinizing me. What was this all about? Was I the first person like me they had ever seen? I was no goddess, yet they acted like I was. "You just came out of Becky's room, right?" 𝖗𝖊𝖇𝖊𝖈𝖈 asked. "What about it?" I replied. 𝖗𝖊𝖇𝖊𝖈 gestured for me to lean closer, her voice hushed to keep our conversation private amidst the bustling cafeteria. "I'm relieved you made it out alive. No one leaves her room unscathed, except for her army," 𝖗𝖊𝖇𝖊𝖈𝖈 said, rolling her eyes. "If you catch my drift." I sighed and crossed my arms. I couldn't care less about her. If you only called me over to pry into my life, I'm leaving. I stood up, but 𝖗𝖊𝖇𝖊𝖈𝖈 stopped me. "I'm here to show you the ropes of this university. Aren't you curious? To survive and bring home the money?" she said, winking at me. Reluctantly, I settled back into my chair. She was right, I couldn't escape this nightmarish university without knowing how to survive. To do that, I needed to understand the university's dynamics. "You don't have to fear anyone if you can defend yourself, except Becky," she cautioned, causing my eyebrows to furrow. "She plays dirty. You don't want to be on her bad side." "I just did," I said with a hint of pride. "That's not something to be proud of, you idiot," she chastised, rapping my head. "What was that for?" I asked, rubbing my aching head. "It's a wake-up call. If you think you're good enough, you're not. Becky is the most influential person here. She can manipulate her reputation, not to mention her father owns the school. Can you guess how many years she's been here?" 𝖗𝖊𝖇𝖊𝖈𝖈 asked with a sly smile. 62, I replied, rolling my eyes, only to receive another rap on the head. "What's with the head patting?" "She's been here for 5 years already," 𝖗𝖊𝖇𝖊𝖈𝖈 clarified, clicking her tongue, and beckoning another stud. The student approached, trembling with fear. "Order something nutritious for both of us from the counter and tell them I'm the one ordering," 𝖗𝖊𝖇𝖊𝖈𝖈 instructed the student, who immediately scurried to comply. Where were we? Nam asked. You guys are all rotten, don't you think? I asked with clenched fists. That student wants to return to her dorm. Can't you leave her alone? Playing the hero? Nam said, resting her chin on her palm. That's the privilege of being on top, Freen. You can boss anyone around because they fear you. In this school, you need a title, and then you're set. No one will harm you. That's why I'm here to advise you. I don't need advice, I firmly stated. You do. You need power, Freen, especially now that the president has set her sights on you. Become strong today because tomorrow may be the day you question why your parents brought you into this world. Nam smirked and rose from her chair. Wait for the food and enjoy it, but don't forget what I've told you. Gain power and earn her trust.